Hi.
Hi, Daniel Wirtz, nice to meet you.
Jeff Lucia, very nice to meet you.
Troy Hagan.
Just call me Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going, council member? Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you again, Julian.
So my name is Troy Hagan. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Falck USA, and so my primary responsibility is doing very similar to what we're doing right now. It's to look at potential areas across the United States and see where Falck might be able to make a difference in a true public-private partnership. What cities or counties there's potential opportunities to come into, and then and meet with the stakeholders and say, yeah, this is a really good fit. I can say that in our stakeholders that we've met, that and the different things that we do know about the city, that this is very exciting, and we would very much look forward to potentially being a partner with the city for 911 ambulance services.
So the ambulance service in our city is one of the most visible and high stakes procurement processes that we engage in, which is why we really don't do it that often. We don't put it out to bid that often. But I'd like to understand how can Falck contribute to making our system better that would make it worth going out to bid.
Well, we have I would say 4 primary things that we look at, and what the city should look at to have the right provider in their system. The first one is obviously around quality, and one would expect that any provider that you have is going to be a high quality provider. I think that is something we do pride ourselves on, both from an operational quality perspective and a clinical quality. That we have very solid reputation. We do a very good work, and as was previously mentioned, our response time compliance, our operational compliance, and our clinical compliance in our various systems that we operate around the U.S. is exceptional. So it shows a strong desire toward results, but also that we have the processes in place to deliver those results. And the second one is, as you said, changing a provider can be unsettling and disruptive. And so what I think that you get from us, and what you should get from any ambulance company, is a seamless transition and a seamless experience as you move from one to another. While you should get that it can be challenging for some companies, but we have a very good history of transitioning very large contracts, and we've done so with great results. And so our goal is that the day that the clock switches from your current provider to Falck, if we'd be so fortunate to get the contract, is that the community doesn't see a difference. That on day one, they know that when somebody dials 911, someone's going to get there, and they're going to be clinically competent, and they're going to get there quickly, and they won't see that level of change at that point in time. But we hope that they will certainly see improvements and change over time. But the biggest part is on transition day, you don't want any disruption, and we can assure you that we've gone through many of these contracts without that. But you should get that from any companies. Well, I think what makes Falck a step above is that our approach. We believe in being very honest and transparent in everything that we do. We are an open book, and that is something that many cities and counties don't currently experience. They get a lot of excuses. They get a lot of, well, you don't understand. Well, we want you to understand. To be a true public-private partnership, we need to build trust. And we believe in the ability to build trust is that we open our books to say this is how we do things, and you're welcome to go in and look and see and ask questions, and we will give you honest results. We're very evidence-based. We'll show you the evidence. We'll show you the data. You'll know why we're doing what we're doing, and I think that makes us unique. And then the last one is again on that partnership line, is that you want a collaborative and an innovative partner. We have many of those types of projects, and a very, very strong reputation of that experience. And in fact, in most of the contracts that we've started, we're continuing to operate them today because the local providers, the cities and the counties, love working with us because we're open, they trust us, and we're there to say, how can we work together to make it even better? Because we know that your city has certain unique needs, because every city has certain unique needs. But for us to come in there and say, our one model fits all, take it or leave it, doesn't work to fill those needs. So what we do is we work very, very closely with your staff and with other local leaders to say, what is it that we can help solve, and identify what those issues are, then work together with our resources that we have together to try to solve those problems. And I think that's what you get with Falck.
Great. Well, I look forward to seeing you at the CPR event, and welcome to our city.
Well, thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks, Councilmember. Appreciate it.